Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? A gracious Wednesday morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Wednesday. It is June 10th and it is 4 o'clock in the a.m. And this is my last recording and post for today because I'm going to hit my paperwork a little bit earlier today just to get it all done and in and, to feel a level of contentment. But I want to be a little bit more, I want to say transparent and lighthearted, and on a high for me as opposed to let me just speak on this kind of day. And this is for, I want to say it's geared more toward Pride Month, the LGBTQIA community, if you will. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, LGBTQ, and I know there's IA on there, but it just sounds cool and corny at the same time if you say it in Francais. LGBTQIA. Yeah, that's just me. I'm weird like that. Silly humor. Let's talk. You ever have somebody spin the block on you? Or you spin the block on them? By spinning the block, I mean, they come back, you fumbled them, you slept on them, and then all of a sudden you realize, hey, the grass ain't really green over here. A while back, I had someone that I had started dating. I call myself dating. It was more of a, I'm going to say, rebound, reflex. I realized I'm kind of lonely kind of deal, to be perfectly honest. I didn't have any emotional investment in it, and I'm really, I'll say ashamed to say that. That's 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And I only dated them for maybe 4 months, if that. But in those 4 months, this particular individual, let me say now, hindsight, I know I had no business even entertaining conversation with. They were immature. And they thought material things defined them. And I was one of those people that like to do, I won't say public clowning. Yeah. And for me, you only have one time to show your ass. Bottom line. And for my fellow Leos, you know, if somebody decides they're going to put on their clown suit and perform in public, one, you're lucky if we don't get to a place of knucking, and two, I'm done. That's just me. And, any traits that you know about a Leo, I think I embody. Not that I believe in zodiac totally guiding your personality, but I do believe in a God of order, a God of structure, and a God of design. So there are some things that are inherently true. Okay, so that's my spiel. So let me get to this. This particular individual was on the rebound, but still holding out hope that they were going to reconnect with the person they swore they couldn't do without. And that person was playing them, because that person was in a relationship and stepped out of it to visit her monkey butt. Okay? So anytime, there's a flash of reminiscing and longing. Then there was the anger, and I was the recipient of the anger. And then you would show out for your friends. And not only would you show out, the conversation, I wasn't always privy to, but you would allude to it on social media. That's some childish crap. Okay. Fast forward all these years. I guess this particular individual had gotten married, and personality showed up, and the person that they married they considered beneath them because it told you they worshiped the material things. And when that got old, they were in the throes of a divorce, and the divorce got ugly because in your material worship, you did not protect yourself. So now you're in the throes of a raggedy divorce, and my phone rings. Now, you've long been kicked out of my contacts. So I answered, who is this? That's oh, I was just going through old messages. 10 years later? Okay. 10 years later, y'all. But I digress. You call and you want to be common. I reminisce. No, darling, you forgot. You decided to show your booty. And then you ask, what am I doing? Minding my business. Not thinking about you until you decided to call me. And then when you found out you didn't have any pull, because I was coldly polite, when you found out that this door is closed, nailed shut, and I'm facing the opposite direction because I know nobody's coming through this door, then the conversation, well, you just have a wonderful time. I know what you wanted. And no, don't. I hope at this point you've taken me out of the contacts, out of the old messages, or however it is that you found me. Chef's kiss, bye-bye, on your way. Come back when you can't stay so long. Yeah, that's. You can tell I have, a really visceral response to the thought that, I would be a booty call. Not saying that I wasn't back in the day. But after you decided to, just show your butt on social media and live and in living color, no, baby, no. Then, the reason I'm bringing this up, I appreciate the individual who shot their shot just recently here. But I need to say, and I want to say this just in general. You see all this right here? That's gray. All this right here, that's gray. This is not premature graying. This is, I earned my gray hairs. This is, I'm a senior citizen. Yes, I will be 65 this year. I need to say that. So if you're in your 30s, in your 40s, I appreciate you. But there's a big age gap. So, it's going to be a constant struggle to find commonality other than, the superficial. Please, 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 go enjoy your life. Again, mad respect for your search. I know what it's like. But in your search, find your peace, find your comfort, and find that commonality in age, in life experience, to make your search a little bit easier. Happy Pride, y'all.